The Chronovisor, the Vatican's time machine, on this episode of What in the World? This is part 8 of my Vatican series. I am not an expert on the Vatican, but I find it all interesting, so when I find interesting stuff, I'm sharing it with you. There's allegedly all this weird stuff buried underneath the Vatican in their archives, and the Chronovisor is supposedly one of them. The Chronovisor was said to be able to view past and maybe future events. It's not a time machine per se, it's more like a monitor that can stream past events. A historical DVR. And this story comes from Father Pellegrino Ornetti. He was a Benedictine monk, and a physicist, an exorcist, and a musician. And he claimed in the 1950s that he, along with a group of scientists, created the Chronovisor. And some of these scientists included Nobel Prize-winning physicist Enrico Fermi and rocket scientist Wernher von Braun. And while there's no proof that either one of these guys worked on the Chronovisor because there's no evidence that the Chronovisor even exists, they didn't dispute it. Ornetti said the machine uses electromagnetic waves which never disappear, that it picks up imprints of energy left by people and events. It had a viewing screen or a monitor, and a keyboard or a dial system to tune into the historical events. It draws on the fringe idea that all sound and light leaves behind a permanent vibrational residue. With the Chronovisor, Ornetti claimed to have witnessed the crucifixion of Jesus, performance of a lost Roman play, speeches by Napoleon and Mustache Guy, and even future events that he refused to talk about. He claimed the Vatican took possession of the device and classified it as a state secret, fearing it would cause a mass panic. Also that it would undermine free will, political power, and church doctrine. One wild theory is that the Chronovisor is part of a secret network of prophetic technologies, possibly tied to the US's Project Looking Glass. And Project Looking Glass is definitely on my list of things to look into. Now, the Vatican has never acknowledged the existence of the Chronovisor, but in 1988, the Vatican passed a law stating anyone using an instrument to view the past will be excommunicated, which only fueled rumors. Because why create a law against something that doesn't exist? Ornetti passed away in 1994, allegedly silenced or coerced into denying the story on his deathbed. Offhand, this story seems like you could just dismiss it very easily, but there's parts of it that make you go, So what do you think about the Chronovisor? Follow along because up next I'm going to look into the Vatican's exorcism files.